drinks, more sips, more time getting spent on text, more things that I gotta confess. Let's be honest for once and own it. Lose ourselves and live in the moment.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Washington Commanders and the Kansas City Chiefs. Tress Way set to get this one started. And Monday Night Primetime is underway. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Gets it for the first time. And 2 yards is all he's going to get before he's caught. Play made by Deron Payne.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. From the gun, it's Mahomes. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third and just 2 to go.
Yellow.
Walker trying to run for the first. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. And after burning a couple early, they're down to 1 to work with now. Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Trying for it, it's Walker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Offense up to the line fast. Final timeout taken by the Commanders. And they cannot be happy to have spent all 3 of theirs in this opening quarter. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. Well, you love when you can go from 1st down to 1st down, Brock. It makes things easy for an offense, and it is the primary reason that he gets the looks that he does.
Every touch he gets has a solid chance of working out just like that. It's why many of these first quarter looks have his name all over them.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man, that's Travis Kelce. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, Drew, I love that.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. First and goal. Complete on the option. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs finish up an excellent opening series. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. Now Harrison Butker for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chiefs will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Commanders nothing. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
Their own 29-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Before the snap, some early movement. Let's see which side gets tagged with the penalty. Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. Encroachment on that previous play, and that makes this a much shorter first and 5. Daniels setting up the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. McLaurin with a catch out left. So they only manage a yard following the penalty. We've got 2nd and 4.
As soon as he starts to escape, Kate, you can almost see that gunslinger mentality come to life. It takes really perfect defense to hold up and keep him from finding something that will get that first down. They couldn't do it right there.
Let's go. Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage. It was the rookie from LSU that time on the tackle.
Well, there's a time to be a little finessey with the football, put a little touch on, and then there's time to put your arm into it and let it eat. Throw it right through your target's chest. This one, that one right there was the latter. Smart to make a fastball zing in before anyone could undercut the curl route.
To the line, here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. Come back to 70 Timberwolves. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 18 Pioneers.
Out of the gun, Daniels. And that one hits the deck. No fear from them trying to go deep on 3rd down. You love that. Don't love the fact they couldn't connect. 4th down coming up. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Score and taking a big risk on their own side here. They're lining up to try for this. Daniels to throw on 4th. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. So that brings up second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
No luck on first down. Here's second and 10. Again, Daniels to the air. Finds him over the middle. And the hit arrived shortly after that football did, but he hangs on for a gain down to the enemy 44. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. To throw again, it's Daniels. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky-Merritt. And this is only going to be a small gain to the 42. Something he does so well. Nick Bolton making the stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach the second down.
Let's go now. Let's go.
To the air again. Daniels. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered gate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Ninth play of the drive coming up. They need 8 yards here on third down.
Here we go.
Third and long for him here. Short pass brought in. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
So the officials are officially on board tonight. For the first time a flag flies. Somebody moved early. They're set back 5 by that false start. Now 15 yards to the marker.
Drop 50. Come 19. Come 19.
Daniels is going to throw again. Escapes out to the left. A throw left side, caught by Brown. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25.
Sure showed off some mobility on that play. Got outside the pocket and easily found an open man.
Second and 3 now.
Brings up second and 3 at the 26-yard line.
Dragon 60.
Now Daniels to throw. Escapes the pocket. He smartly won't risk anything here. He just chucks this away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He fought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. He lays out over the middle to bring that one in.
A gain of 12 yards. That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. 7-0 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Commanders ball as we get back for the second, and they're thinking points.
70 Timberwolf, Cowboy 80.
From the gun, a run for Krosky-Merritt. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Ready.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
60 Maverick. Ready. 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
To throw, Daniels. This one's caught. And that is a Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 32 touchdowns in one season. And he's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Ricky Woo there for the tackle.
That's the kind of yardage it's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Easy.
Throwing is Mahomes. And get it to Rasheed Rice. Complete. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Gain of 15 there. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Full momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Travel like a bond, I'm a traveling man. LAX out the Baltimore, they landed in France. Play some shows out in Germany, then ball in Japan. See these reps take me in.
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Yellow.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. On the move past the 40. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City.
Kate, I know you could see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
All set to go now from the 35. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Throwing the out route complete. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Hey, Kate, you know this from covering the Seahawks, calling their preseason game. If Pete Carroll was there, if he said it once, he said it 100 times. Stay on top, stay on top, stay on top. You'll give up a short little out route like that, but just stay on top of the deep threat.
We are still waiting for the scoring for anybody really to get going as we've hit our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. This is 2nd and 6 coming up.
Attack! Mark on, 80!
From the pistol, here to Walker. Doesn't get much beyond the line, a yard at most. That was the former Chief, Jarius Sneed, in on the stop.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
I don't need to. Let's go on, 80! Hey, 43, 15.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Got a man, and Kelsey has it. And he's tackled after a big gain, but he's not going to get to keep the yards or the first down that he picked up either. We got a flag down in the neighborhood of holding. After the holding call, they're going to need even more now on third down. Here he goes, third and long. Man downfield, he's got it. It's Worthy. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. Well, third and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way. So a new set of downs. Here we go, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. It's inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the lines.
Kansas City Chiefs.
First and goal, here's Walker. So some defensive initiative in that goal to go, Brock. They take him down behind the line. Second and goal coming up. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock, you are got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And they will score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Xavier Worthy, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. Well, they definitely wanted to get that one out quick, Brock. They did just that, and it ends in 6.
We hear it all the time, but it is so true, Kate. This is a game about matchups, and when you see a throw that quick, it really was determined pre-snap. It was great design and tremendous execution.
Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs break that tie and now lead by 7.
Commander is 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 9. Things going well so far. And that'll put them up across the 35-yard line as they begin the series.
At their own 37-yard line.
Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. First and 10.
Nice Crackle, 18, Rattler, 18, Buffalo, 18. Trap 60, trap 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to push the field. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket and keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Here comes the final play of our first half.
15, Pioneer. Ready, 7 Pirates, 19, 8, 19, 19. Come 19, come 19. 60 Bobcats, 60, 19 White.
Throwing here just before halftime. That's one right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment.
Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Loading up on the left. It's going to be trips to that side. Here's first and 10.
Come on. 60 Eagles, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Ready.
Throwing now, Daniels. Okonkwo brings it in. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They get 19 on that pickup. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And what a jolt to start that drive. They're up near the 45-yard line.
Panther on the 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Daniels on first down. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
I'm not going to be surprised at all, Kate, if we see more of this. Just trying to find some answer, extend plays, be creative, try different things, because nothing really consistently has gone well for him today.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
70 Ranger. Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Steady.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. And he will take it back. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs grow the lead coming out of halftime. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on the scoreboard? You see how it just ignites everybody.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return score. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Let's go now. For Cowboy 80. 19 tight, 19 tight. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler. Follow 18.
Daniels. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Yikes, as that pass falls to the ground, you kind of just sense their desperation, just kind of oozing out of them. Running out of time to start connecting on more of these and really break open the scoring in a way they just have not been able to do so far.
So at the 20, here's 2nd and 10.
60. 18, Pioneers. Bronco, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Mustang 19. Cup 19. Cup.
Out of the gun, Daniels. White working downfield, and he has it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's a pickup of 26. And that's good for a Washington first down.
19 Lions.
And the Washington first down.
79 Broncos. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Let's go.
Defense showing blitz. Daniels. Caught by the tight end. Running that corner. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. He'll pick up 14 yards on that one. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Ready. Viking 18. Warrior 70. 70 Ranger. 70 Ranger. Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 18 Rattler. 18. Ready.
To throw again, it's Daniels. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, again, it looks like a pick, but they drop it. A chance to steal it away in the end zone. They just can't finish the play.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Buffalo 18.
Again, Daniels to the air. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Here we go. Check. Check. 19. Sharp. 7 Pirates. 18. Pioneer. Mustang 19.
Third and long for him here. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on fourth. To the air again, Daniels. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced. Brock had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs. All right, the Chiefs in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10. Drive begins with a walker on. And he gets a few on the plunge forward. Dose of the hurry-up offense here.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. A 3-yard pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Sunday.
We'll go with a design keeper. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. Deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Let's see how they attack this first down, partner, from the 45. Here's Mahomes now. Completed to his running back. He gets loose down the right side. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Kansas City. The Chiefs make it a 3-possession game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. So the back does the work that time, Brock, taking it in for the touchdown.
Yeah, a running back in space can be an awfully dangerous weapon on a football field. Whether that's a designed route to him, a check down, you see what can happen, what kind of damage the elite running backs in this league can do.
Butker with the extra point. And the Chiefs stretch their lead to 21.
Chiefs 28, Commanders 7. Harrison Butker to kick off for Kansas City.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready? 70 Timberwolves. Panther 11. Panther 11. 79 Broncos.
Here's Daniels. Into the hands of his running back, Krosky Merritt. He'll get him 5 yards as he gets this up to the 25.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5.
Stephanie! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Bucket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
It's looking like a dreaded 3-and-out offensively. But listen, if you can't keep your quarterback clean and upright, you're going to need some magic, big-time magic, to convert on this 3rd and long.
Offense in a hurry up here. They need some extra time to think over 3rd and long. We've got a timeout. And hopefully they don't come to regret using all 3.
I'm in a tunnel, foot on the gas. I see these demons, hoping I crash. All that I wanted, like the last laugh. Gotta move fast, get to the bag.